all of sports opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Smart and Bain on the wing. Brandon Clark out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in at point guard.
Well, good-looking three there from Smart. He knocks down his fair share of those.
Hachimura from long range. And the three-pointer goes.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Smart from the arc. Bain, no good. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Smart. Pass to Jackson. Here's Morant. Tipped. James passes to Davis. Good D by Clark.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Well, he is such a blur in transition. Morant goes from 0 to 60 faster than a sports car.
Here's James. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Bain against Hachimura. Clark outside. And it's blocked by Davis.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Stolen by Bain. Clark in the post. Check by James. Morant, the pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Yeah, that's a great find by Morant. He draws so much attention, there's usually someone open.
Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bain, coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bain, well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career. Well, you know, Bain came into this league a terrific shooter. Now he's a terrific scorer. He can do it all.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
The Lakers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. James passes to Davis. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And here again, the Grizzlies in motion. Up the court they go. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Bain.
What an effort from Bain. His teammates really respect how hard he works.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's James. An easy 2 on the layup. James has got 6.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Clark outside. Smart outside. From deep, Bain. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. He has 6.
Shooting off the catch is the core of Bain's game, but he can do so much more.
On the wing, Reeves fires the 3. They get it back. Davis, the pass to Reeves. Over Smart. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Memphis leading by 4. Inside. Stolen by Jackson. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Smart with the bucket.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
34 seconds left in the first. And Morant over to help. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. down low. Here's James. Gets to the corner and hits it.
Gotta stay up on James or he will go right up with that shot.
Memphis has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Jackson on the wing. Back to Smart. Morant looking for an opening. And that does it for the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, up 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Morant and Smart make up the backcourt. Bane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. And it's Clark in at the center position.
Yeah, he was making sure of that one. Jackson with the strong finish.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most all-star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Really left him alone that time. Bane's got 9.
Well, defenses should always expect this from Bane. He's a skilled distance shooter.
And it's Hachimura missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
4-3. Bane, no good. Lakers trail by 7. Here's Russell. Smart grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Davis against Jackson. It's Smart on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Memphis the rebound. Lets the 3 fly. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. The Lakers have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. On the wing, Hachimura, guarded by Bane. Hachimura against Bane. Left side, Russell. It's stolen by Smart. And here's the fast break. And it's Morant. So quick.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Here's Davis. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Grizzlies lead by 9. And how about Jaren Jackson Jr., another second-generation player that we have here in the NBA?
Yeah, Brian, and his dad was a winner at every level. He was a high school champion, had the #1 team in college, and of course was part of a championship team with the Spurs.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
You have to be aware of Jackson Jr. He's a former Defensive Player of the Year and an elite shot blocker.
Back to Morant. In the paint, Morant puts it in.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Smart against Reeves. Russell from outside. Memphis with a rebound. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. From deep, Morant. Oh, Morant sinks the triple.
Well, that's a good sign there from Morant. He needs to keep making those shots in order to open this offense up.
Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. From downtown. Second chance effort. Davis with the bucket. Getting it done inside. Davis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Tries the spin move. Morant, the pass to Jackson. They get it back. Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it. Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Smart outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Memphis the rebound. Smart passes to Clark. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. No coverage that time. Morant's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Smart for 3, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Taking a look at Memphis, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
Changing gears now. Fellas, we need to talk about how dominant Ja Morant looked in that first half.
One of the league's.
That does it for half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
We've got Jared Vanderbilt, Gabe Vincent out there with Connect. Then there's Hayes, and it's Reddish in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. Outside for Morant. Back to Bane. Out to the right wing. There's the triple. The Lakers with a rebound. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Here's Connect. Vincent outside. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. And stolen by Bane. Jackson for 3. Nails it from 3. Jackson's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, I like the assertive approach from Jackson Jr. Not hesitating for a second off the catch.
Here's Smart, plenty of space. And it's Memphis with another.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Smart for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Pass to Vincent. To the wing, right side. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. The shot, no good.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
Right side, Morant. Kicks it out to Bane. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Misses the 3. Lakers trail by 21. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Hayes, the pass to Vincent. Here's Connect. Will it go? And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Outside Bane. Pulls up on the wing. They swipe it. Vincent with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Let's go with a three. Bain, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
2 minutes.
Hayes against Jackson. Here's Reddish. No good with the triple. Memphis leading by 19. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks. Coloco, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Christie comes in for Reddish. Williams from long range. And it's Connect with a rebound. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw tonight. Arabia's checked in for Huff. Lakers trail by 18. To the wing on the left. And there's the call on Christian Wood. That's his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles making a change here. Lewis is checked in. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Kennard's checked in. Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Pippen. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Well, Los Angeles shooting just 28%. Lacking confidence on offense right now. Here's Lewis. On target from range. Lewis has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Jackson down low. Working on Vanderbilt. Jackson, the pass to Pippen. Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. That three's off the mark. The Lakers really having a tough go here. Pass to Christie. Stolen by Kennard. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Christian Wood picks one up. Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Jackson. And the Lakers with some changes. Hachimura comes in for Lewis. And Russell is subbed in for Vincent. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Clark is checked in for Aldama. Desmond Bain comes in for Williams. Marcus Smart's checked in for Kennard. And it's Ja Morant in for Pippen. Memphis leading by 17. Pass to Smart. Back to Jackson.
Kick it out, man. Kick it out.
Fires for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Memphis, Bain is the 3, and Jackson is the 4. Then there's Ja Morant, then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Wells in at the 2. For 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 8 now. And Davis slams it home.
You talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. 80 is towards the top of that list.
Outside Morant. And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
Outside Russell, pass to James. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Launches a three. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 9 rebounds now. It's James on the wing, hounded by Morant. Memphis leading by 22. Fires the three. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hachimura, the pass to James. And slam dunk by James.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
Pass to Morant. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. James passes to Reeves. They get the rebound. Davis. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
It's stolen by Smart. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Well, this kind of performance from Morant doesn't surprise anyone. He can score with the best of them.
Here's Hachimura. A good-looking shot from the wing. Grizzlies lead by 17. Smart passes to Bane. This one for 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Hachimura finds Reeves over Bane.
And Bane is a terrific defender. So good at getting perfect positioning to contest and alter shots.
A minute 31 left to play in the fourth. Jackson, pass to Bane. Clock at 6. And then Morant with the jam!
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Grizzlies.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with just 1 game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ja Morant.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Outside Morant. Back to Smart. Launches it. Memphis the rebound. Goes back up. Uses the glass on the layup.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And again, the Lakers, no good. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jackson, pass to Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Some guards are absolutely fearless working inside, and Morant very high on that list.
And Morant drops them both. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. For 3, James. Grizzlies with the rebound. There's Jackson with the 3. Knocks down the triple.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Allie, thank you as always.
Thank you
That
once again.
concludes the first game of the NBA season.
McDaniel. Randall out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. And for Los Angeles, the guard spots filled by Russell and Reed. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Pass to Edwards. Back to McDaniel. From past the arc. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And it's the Lakers ball. There's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Yeah, they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of drawing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they performed. And it paid off.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Russell, no luck. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Randall kicks to Conley. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words. Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Davis kicks to Hachimura. That 3 off the mark.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
My goodness, Daniels gets downhill in a hurry.
Davis, the pass to Hachimura. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Missed inside. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. On the wing, Reed. LeBron outside. 3-pointer. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Edwards from the arc. And James pulls it down. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Toronto. On the wing, Reed. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
Los Angeles with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Conley inside the line. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Lakers trail by 8. Clark, in terms of young superstars, it doesn't get much better than Anthony Edwards.
Amen to that, partner. Every franchise wants a franchise player. Minnesota, I think, hit the jackpot drafting Edwards 1st overall back in 2021. Last year, we saw Ant-Man take it to another level, making his first of what I think will be many All-NBA teams.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. James with it. Now defended by Randall. LeBron kicks to Russell. Back to LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Timberwolves shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And that one falls for Mike Conley. And so Mike Conley nails both of them. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Russell, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
The three. Hachimura, no good. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
The guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 slot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Here's Conley, and Davis sends it back.
If you don't know exactly where Davis is, he's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
Now here's James. In the game against Toronto, very impressive. Stolen by McDaniels. And now here comes Conley leading the break. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Nice hustle from Conley that time. When the break is available, he really gets after it.
Out to Russell from outside the arc. They get the rebound. Hachimura the pass to Davis. Davis doing his thing inside.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Conley with a wide open look. Good on the 3-point shot. Conley's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Mike Conley is one of those guys who simply worked himself into being an outstanding 3-point shooter.
Gobert against James. Here's Hachimura. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Hachimura's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The Lakers moving the ball around. And here's LeBron outside. They get a hand on it, and they'll get another chance. Back to Reeves. This one for 3. James misses.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
Conley for 3. Sinks the triple. And now it's a 10-point Minnesota lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Just 4 to shoot. And Gobert gets to Conley. Randall from outside. And James pulls it down. Lakers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Fires from deep. Here's Davis. Davis with the rebound and the bucket.
Using that length, Davis turning a miss into a make. Bonus points for his team.
Here's McDaniels. Rebounded by the Lakers.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be assembled.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot, and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Coloco's checked in. And it's Connect in for Austin Reeves. Ingles passes to Alexander Walker. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
DiVincenzo with it. And Reed has it in the corner. Hits it from three-point range. Reed's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
It's stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Christian Woods checked in for Los Angeles. Reddish comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Wood with the ball for Los Angeles. 7-point differential. Here's Connect. No good on the three. It's Edwards on the wing. Just 3 on the clock, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
And so it's Minnesota in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. It's time. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from Freez.
Well, they're getting up a lot of threes, but the percentages are not the best.
Yeah, that defense can live with them shooting in the and moving along. And that is it for halftime.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So on the floor for Minnesota, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Edwards. Then it's Naz Reid, and it's Ingles in at the 4 slot. Connect with a wide open look. Connects from 3-point range. Connects got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them, but not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you've got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Edwards passes to Alexander Walker. Into the lane. That one good for 2. And now it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Minnesota's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Edwards passes to Reed. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Christie. Russell from long range. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Foul. Out of frustration, Russell, as he often does, dictating the tempo.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. Minnesota also making some changes. Garza's checked in, and Dillingham subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Alexander Walker. The shot's good. Alexander Walker's got his third basket of the night right there.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here's Ingles outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Ingles has got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last. And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation. Nickeil Alexander Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
Timberwolves leading by 12. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A.
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
Lewis checked in for the Lakers. Here he goes to the right side. Reed finds Alexander Walker. Drops in the layup for 2. Alexander Walker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Wood pass to Vincent. Now here's Vanderbilt. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Pass to Conley. Inside. Randall. And Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
And here's Wood outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Lewis misses. Timberwolves leading by 18. Alexander Walker passes to Reed, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Reed's got 5 points so far.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Randall. 14 points for Conley.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Austin Reeves out there with Vincent. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now LeBron. Hachimura the pass to Davis. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Fires the three, and that one's good. Hachimura.
Hachimura was hoping the ball would come his way, and he was ready.
Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 5 assists tonight.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And again, Minnesota with the triple. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Minnesota.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Freez punches that one home, showing off the athleticism.
Randall passes to McDaniels. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Offensive rebound. Pass to James. On the wing, Reeves. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Knocks down the three ball.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
To the paint, here's Reeves. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Reeves at 6'5" is kind of sneaky long, and he can more than hold his own inside.
Here's Hachimura. From outside, off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And here is McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
McDaniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
Here's Hachimura. And the 3 off target.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Russell, he's checked in for Gabe Vincent. Edwards has come in for the Timberwolves. Davis, the pass to Reeves. And here's James outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Randall. Chalk up 2 there.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Minnesota.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this victory tonight will even things up in the season series, 1 apiece. Consider it repayment for the last time these 2 teams met. They get their revenge here with 2 more left to play on the year against the Lakers.
To the inside, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Timberwolves ball.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
McDaniels in the post. He's guarded by Davis. No one near Randall as he lets it go. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Edwards. And he converts the layup.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Here's Gobert. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A resounding victory. Thank you, David. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and
my, man. I am most definitely up for this one. With the athleticism on both sides, there's going to be no shortage of highlights.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Jaden McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Clark. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. It's McDaniels on the wing. And stolen by Bane. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Jackson pass to Clark. It's blocked by Gobert.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
Jackson against Randle. Jackson on the wing. His last outing, he had 20. Just 4 to shoot. Smart for 3.
Anthony Edwards has shown he can defend with the best of them. Nice contest there.
And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right. And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of, so once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Now here's Edwards. Last game, 26 points for him. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Jackson finds Clark. Back to Jackson. Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. From about 19, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Conley looking for an opening. For 3, Randle. Kept alive. Pass to Edwards. McDaniels from long range. The kick out to Conley. And another shot. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Taylor Jenkins had a few moments to share with me. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Thank you for that, Allie. And it's Smart missing.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Oh, got that one up quick. Edwards has got 5 now.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Pass to Morant. Will it go? It's rebounded by Minnesota. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
Last season, this was a surprisingly difficult matchup for them. Lost every game against this team.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
He buries it from 3.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Clark. Smart passes to Bane. Fires for 3. Randle pulls down the board. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Pass to Conley. Back to Gobert. For 3, Randle. Counted from distance.
Credit Julius Randle. Off-season preparation trying to build the 3-point range.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Nails it from 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And that one's good. Morant
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
McDaniels with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. Gobert passes to Edwards. And another three from Minnesota.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Pass to Jackson. Conley against Morant. Back to Jackson. Bane, the pass to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Smart. From deep. Randall pulls down the board. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Edwards. And he goes big. The dunk right over John Morant.
How about Anthony Edwards? The bounce. Go ahead, Ant.
Jackson finds Smart. Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Bane. No good with the triple. Randall right side. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the 1. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And stolen by Clark. Outside Bane. Pass to Morant. Back to Bane. Not going to go that time. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Outside Edwards. Here's Conley. To the wing on the left. Tipped away. The 3. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Oh! Edwards packs it home.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Morant against Conley. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Conley passes to Edwards. For 3, Randall. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson outside. Back to Smart. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Jackson. Beyond the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart's got his 3rd assist of the night.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Now here's Conley. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point because you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, the big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in.
And what concentration from Bane. Hit, and he still makes it.
Edey's checked in for Memphis. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Smart. DiVincenzo on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. And here's Memphis. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Morant. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
They're really working the paint now.
And Minnesota with possession here. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Edey for three. Randall pulls down the board. They trail by 3. Edwards finds Randall. And here's Reed. Edwards a screen on Smart. A slam dunk by Reed.
Man, Naz Reed not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the second quarter. McDaniels against Bain. Shot clock at 5. Back to Morant. Jacks up a 3. Yes! A Morant 3!
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Randall can't hit.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Edey. Down low. Here's Jackson. Nice move. Kicks it out to Smart. Now here's Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot. 4-3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Bain. Puts one up from 19. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. Randall with a steal. For the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Memphis ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big time home court advantage.
And now let's... Thanks as always.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Smart and Bain on the wing. Then it's Jackson, and it's Huff in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Huff. Reed defending. And here's Bain. Right wing. Pass to Jackson. 6 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Naz Reed.
Man, great poise there from Jackson. He's getting crowded by the defender, but stays cool and takes the foul.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Garza's checked in for Reed. Ingles comes in for Julius Randle. And Dillingham subbed in for DiVincenzo. Here's Alexander Walker. And a two-handed jam!
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
They'll credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now here's Jackson. It's Smart on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Tries again. And it's Smart missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
It's deflected.
Wow, Joe Ingles sends it back twice on the pipes. Big-time defensive play.
Pass to Huff. Smart outside. Fires the three. And he stays with it. Jackson against Miller. Jackson, the pass to Bain. And a miss there on the triple.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
It's tipped. Here's Ingles. Guarded by Bain. Pass to Edwards. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Kicks it out to Smart. The three ball. And Smart nails the triple.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big-time shot.
Miller on the wing. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Bain. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 5-point Grizzly lead. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Edwards can't hit.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Smart for three. A rebound by Shannon.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Pass to Miller. Outside, Ingles. Clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Pippen, pass to Smart. Here's Pippen. No made baskets yet. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Edwards for three. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Here's Huff. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Doris, if you're a Wolves fan, you really have to enjoy the present.
Well, think about it. 56-26 last year, their second best record ever. A 3 seed in the West, also their second best ever. As long as they have the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, that team should be a factor in the West.
Morant, he's checked in for Pippen. Here's Huff. Here's Morant.
The boundless athleticism.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the
With the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Minot's checked in. And the first one at the line is good. And Morant drops them both. Timberwolves trail by 5. Goes up on the baseline. Here's Gobert. Count it, and the foul. It's on Desmond Bain. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Minot. Gobert passes to DiVincenzo. He can't get it to go. It's Smart on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. Takes the three. It's not going to go for him. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Memphis ahead. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweet. Pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Timberwolves, we've got Jaden McDaniels, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Mike Conley. Then it's Julius Randle, and it's Gobert in at the center position. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. And they were blunt with their team, telling them if they want to win, the comeback has to start right now. They can't waste any possessions. Plus, they told the players, we need some stops. A very direct way to communicate, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And he knocks down the first one. And Morant drops them both. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Randle. He takes it in. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randle getting downhill and leaves no doubt.
Morant with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Fades. That one's good. Nothing but net. Morant's got 21.
Did he need to use the fadeaway? No. Did I enjoy seeing it? Yes, I did.
Conley finds Gobert. Rudy Gobert finishes strong inside.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Memphis leading by 3. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Aldama outside. Back to Morant. 5 on the clock. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Outside Conley. From downtown. Aldama grabs the board. Well, Memphis shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Fires the 3. Here's Clark. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Randle's got his 4th rebound in this one. DiVincenzo on the wing. Memphis with a rebound. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Williams on the wing. Morant against Conley. Nifty move. Morant no good. Timberwolves trail by 5. Randle inside, pounded by Morant. Randle can't hit. For Memphis, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Williams' shot is good.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Randle is screen on Williams. DiVincenzo, pass to Randle. Back to DiVincenzo. And stolen by Clark. Williams on the wing. Williams on the wing. Clark outside. DiVincenzo with the steal. Jumps up. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Out to the wing for three. Randall. Williams grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Jackson outside. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Outside, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Jackson. Williams passes to Morant. Puts up a 3. No good there. Timberwolves trail by 5. Pass to Gobert. Inside, Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Julius Randall under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
And it's Clark on the take. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
That's about trusting your guy in the clutch. Julius Randall embracing a tough opportunity.
Here's Morant. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. To the right side. Back to Daniels. Count it!
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Can you say prime time player Morant, he enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
The 3, DiVincenzo. He connects. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Oh, you know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it.
Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. And with this game coming down to the wire, this could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
On the wing, Bane. Over Gobert. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We've got more. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Morant and Smart make up the backcourt. Bane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. And it's Clark in at the center position.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Smart passes to Jackson. Back to Smart. Pass to Bane. He's off on that one. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Here's Randall. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randall has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
And the basket by Clark.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Edwards. McDaniels passes to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Off target from outside. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Morant. Oh, my! Jaw dropping the hammer.
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
And here's Clark for 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Clark's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Conley, he's open. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Poised under pressure. That has come to define Mike Conley.
Jackson pass to Bane. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Pass to Gobert. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Clark, no good. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Edey's checked in for Clark. So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively.
Pass to Edey. Jackson outside. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
To the middle. Here's Randall. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Yep, that one goes.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards gets the bucket.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted. And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Good on the second one.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill.
each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first dub is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot. Now Smart after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Smart and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. When it comes to the league's most physical defenders, Richard, look no further than Marcus Smart.
Yeah, he's someone that has no problem sacrificing his body. Whether that's taking charges or diving after loose balls, he is relentless.
After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
Ja Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bain missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
Rocket 2. They get the rebound. And a missed layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Clark against Russell. Now Jackson out to Morant. Takes a 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
Russell passes to James. Russell looking around from downtown. The shot by LeBron, no good.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
And the basket by Jackson.
One of many weapons in Jackson Jr.'s arsenal. He can spot up on you and make it look too easy.
Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's foul number 2 for him. Connect, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. The 3 from Morant. Hachimura grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Out to the right wing. Pass to Davis. Back to Hachimura. From deep. Outside for Davis. Second shot opportunity. It's Clark with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Now, here's Bain. D right on him, and there it is for him.
Just too much speed on the break. Bain getting way out front for the finish.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Outside, Smart. Pass to Bain. Morant with the screen on Hachimura. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Connect. And Connect slams it in.
Rising up. Dalton Connect.
And stolen by LeBron. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. And it's Connect. That time on the assist by James. Connect's got 5.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
And another miss by Memphis.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Russell with the 3. Oh, drew the foul. Almost. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted.
The ruling on the floor.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it, the double checking, and the game continues on.
Free throw good, Russell. And you look at the career of D'Angelo Russell. I mean, he's played for several teams, including the Lakers twice.
Teams keep trading for D'Lo for his offense. He can be electric. There is a reason why he's been named an all-star in his career.
And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Here's Russell following the score by Memphis. LeBron passes to Russell, and it's Hachimura in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against the Trailblazers. Here's Jackson. Morant with a wide-open look. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Morant's got his third bucket of the night. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Back to Russell. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. LeBron kicks to Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. And the Lakers with another miss. Morant outside. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So for the Lakers right now, the guard spots filled by Russell and Reed. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot. Smart misses. Lakers trail by 4. Hachimura the pass to Russell. The offensive rebound. Back to Davis. Another shot. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, you always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great. Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report. On the wing, James over Jackson. And the Lakers with another miss.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Right side, Smart. That 3 off the mark. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
Does anybody else think it's just too easy for AD sometimes? Just an easy board and putback.
Fires for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. LeBron kicks to Hachimura. Davis, the pass to Hachimura. Davis dishes to LeBron. It's stolen. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Austin Reeves picks one up.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for Memphis.
And this shot chart shows just how effective their offense has been this season. They're the top-ranked team in the conference, and they've gotten there because of how multidimensional their offense has been. They don't get their points from any one specific area on the floor. They can score from all over the place.
Smart finds Jackson. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Jackson's got the lead up to 9 now for Memphis.
A big man who does it all. That is Jaren Jackson Jr. looking confident at the arc.
Pays the pass to Hachimura. On the wing, Reed. That one drops for him.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Morant scanning the floor. And finished off by Morant.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Out to Russell. The tray. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Russell's got 5.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Payne. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And checking out some stats for D'Angelo Russell. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged about 18 points a game last season. 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
I've played with someone like him, the type of player that looks to get others involved first. That's my type of teammate. Break down for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Morant gets to Smart. This one for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
Look, Smart can be a difference maker from deep. Doesn't always shoot the best shots, but he's got the confidence to knock them down.
Kicks it out to LeBron. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. They get it back. At the top of the key, Reeves. Here's the 3. And it's James missing. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. With 1 on the clock, that shot no good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. We come back right after this.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes.
Changing gears now. Fellas, we need to talk about how dominant Ja Morant looked in that first half.
Well, I mean, what is there left?
That'll do it for our show today.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Santi Aldama is out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And eventually, every player GA has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot.
Russell against Morant. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Lakers trail by 6. James finds Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Bane with the bucket.
As accurate as they come from deep, Desmond Bane extra lethal from that short corner.
R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Bane. And it's off from three-point range. LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Christie. Aldama with the rebound. And here they come. Here's Smart. Back to Bane. Outside, Smart. Poked away and stolen by James. Russell passes to Christie. The 3 bangs home the trifecta. Christie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Smart against Reeves. Here's Aldama. The rebound by James. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Christie. And the 3 off target. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt kicks to James. That's tipped.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Aldama gets the bucket. Aldama's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just a typical selfless play from Smart. He's all about team success.
Pushing it up. Out to Morant. On the wing, Bane. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Outside Jackson. On the clock. Fires the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Here's Christie. Plays it up off the glass. Christie's got his second bucket of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Not just a scorer, Bane is willing to set up others and does a very good job of it.
Right, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
From deep, James. And Bane pulls it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Morant kicks to Jackson. Russell against Morant. Back to Jackson. Over LeBron. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Lakers trail by 8. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's Reeves outside. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Count it. Morant's got 20 points.
He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. He can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Pippen for 3. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the... In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Connect. Christian Wood is out there with Rui Hachimura. And there's Davis, and it's Vincent in at the 1 spot. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Kennard. Outside for Pippen. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And he's good on the 3 ball. Kennard's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Kept alive. Here's Davis. Oh, the putback. Davis.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Williams for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Connect. No good. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. It's stolen by Hachimura. Pass to Connect. Wood passes to Hachimura. Back to Wood. Now here is Hachimura. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. Fires it up. Scooped up. Davis finds Wood to the left side wing. Here's Vincent. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Kennard against Hachimura. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Pass to Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Defensively, there's not much you can do once Wood gets to the rim. Too much size, too much athleticism.
Clark, the shot's good on the assist by Pippen. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Here's Vincent. To the right side. And G.G. Jackson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Wells is checked in for Vince Williams. Down low, here's Davis. And the rejection by Clark. And now Wells pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Wells is right there. And now a 10-point Grizzly lead. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. Some changes for Memphis. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Wells. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. Here's Davis. Grizzlies with the rebound. Clark's got 8 rebounds in this game. Morant against Russell. From 12 feet out. The rebound by James. James has got 6 rebounds in the game. Reeves finds Russell. To the paint. Reeves the pass to Hachimura. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. On the wing, James. Off target with his 3.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
A 3 from Morant. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Morant with another miss. Not sure the miracle Craig is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
And so they foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them.
Second team foul.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage, and they're thank you, David. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. Richard Jefferson.
entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building, plus you wait all off season to see how your team measures up. And now we get to find out.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Russell and Reeves teaming up in the backcourt. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 slot. Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Davis. Randall with it. Picked up by James. And Gobert with the stuff.
And you gotta box out Gobert or he will make you pay on the offensive glass.
Russell finds Reeves. To the paint. Back to Hachimura. The 3 is up. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. And stand while Edwards has pushed back. It hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McDaniels. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis, and coach told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covers a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, BA.
Thanks for that, Allie. And here's Edwards outside. Hachimura with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
It's stolen by James. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Going inside, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. So it's Los Angeles now. It's a 5-point game. On the wing, Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Davis.
Yeah, Davis was just waiting for the ball. And once he gets it, it's all over.
Randall, right side. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. For 3, Randall. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Lakers trail by 3. Well, coach, Minnesota turning back the clock last year. Most of their lineups had multiple bigs.
Yeah, and we saw how effective it was, especially on defense. Minnesota led the league in defensive rating by a wide margin, and that length was a key factor.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A minute 53 left in the first quarter here. James against Randall. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
That's a game they'd like to put in the rearview mirror. They know they treated it a little too lightly.
Yeah, but what matters now is how the team responds to a loss like that. That's what makes this a big game for them. Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And the basket by Hachimura.
A smart decision maker with a versatile skill set. Hachimura always takes the shots that he's comfortable with.
Conley against Russell. For 3, Randall. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
Well, that's already his second foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And there is an undeniable swagger to Russell's game. He plays with a ton of confidence and knows what he can do out there.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Conley. stolen by Russell. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Shoots over DiVincenzo. The shot by Russell, no good. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
To get back on track. And it's Randall with the jam.
An intense player on the boards. Love seeing Randall get after it and punish the opposition.
Outside Davis. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Edwards. Gobert passes to Edwards. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Well, you know, Gobert doesn't usually show off much, but that was special.
Ooh, poked away. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. No luck on that one. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 2. And we'll be back in just... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Lakers trail by 4. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
From the wing, and it's Randall that time on the assist by Conley.
And yeah, Randall is absolutely a threat from in between. Something the D has to recognize and adjust accordingly.
The Lakers with another miss.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Pass to Gobert. The open shot, Randall. Again, the Timberwolves score.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
The Timberwolves lead by 8. Edwards, a pass to Conley for 3. Here's McDaniels. Here's Gobert. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
And Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Ingles comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Alexander Walker in for McDaniels.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Lakers trail by 9. James with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. The 3 from Russell. Buries it from 3. Russell's got 5.
I love how fiery Russell is. Just nailing the revenge 3 in style.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Offensive rebound, Ingles. Rejected by James.
Oh, LeBron with suffocating defense. He can still get it done.
The shot by Russell, no good.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Here's Ingles. Rejected by James. And they'll keep possession. And he makes it. Ingles has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Hachimura outside. Pass to James. Over Ingles. And James gets it to go. Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And he sinks the second. Minnesota leading by 8. Stolen by Russell. Here's Connect. DiVincenzo covering. Pass to Connect. Now Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Lets it go. And again, the Lakers, no good. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reid is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Coloco's checked in. To the wing, right side. Over to the wing. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got his first points of the night.
And I like how they focused on getting high percentage shots, especially after the 3 balls weren't falling early on.
And it's Connect missing. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Up and over Russell. It's Hayes with the rebound. DiVincenzo with the steal. Ingles. The offensive rebound. Up and over Russell. And Reid with a basket on the assist by Conley.
Reid is a very active player. Love seeing him be this aggressive inside.
Pass to Coloco. Over Reid. Reid with the rebound. Reid's got 5 rebounds tonight. The drive by DiVincenzo. And there it is for him. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. This thing has been about as one-sided as Shaq against Kenny in a three-point contest.
Or better yet, Shaq versus Kenny in the dunk contest.
Well,
and now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Timberwolves. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And Russell's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Trailing by 13. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Cam Reddish. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Hayes. And it's Christie in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Shannon. Knocked away. And he gets it back. Both teams deciding to change it up.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's the steal. It's 2-on-1. Russell from outside gets the 3-ball to go. Russell's got 8.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Miller launches a 3. Vincenzo can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Christie passes to Lewis. Outside Russell, pass to Hayes. Back to Reddish from behind the arc. That shot missing. Minnesota leading by 10. Dozier, the pass to Miller. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's Lewis, guarded by Miller. Christie's shot is off.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
For 3, DiVincenzo. Second chance effort. Reed, good.
Just one of many things Reed contributes on the floor. His ability to save plays by just being in the right place.
Russell, the pass to Christie. Back to Russell. Fires from deep. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom! Lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Pass to Christie. The shot. Reddish passes to Lewis. Up top, Reddish. Goes back up. Lewis can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 16. Outside Reed. Here's DiVincenzo. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Lakers have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Pass to Lewis. And here's Russell. There's the triple. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
From deep, Conley knocks it down from distance. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Right back at you. Conley's a counter-puncher. He knows when his team needs a lift.
Tipped. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist from Miller. DiVincenzo's got his 2nd bucket on the night. Lakers trail by 18. Outside Russell. Pass to Christie. Here's Lewis. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's the break. Puts it up. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Well, Reed really gets after it on defense. He's a big man that loves coming up with blocks.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Davis, he's checked in for Hayes. Connect comes in for Lewis. Reeves is checked in for Reddish. And Vincent is subbed in for Russell. Two-second difference between shot and game clock. Davis. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
You can't let Davis get established positioning inside. If he does, you have to foul him.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Hachimura comes in for Christie.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Here's James. Outside Reeves. Let's go with a 3. Sinks the tray. Reeves has got 5 now. Here's Gobert, and he drives in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. 1 second left. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Minnesota liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 15-point game. To the middle. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
The Lakers shooting just around 26% for the game. It's James with the drive. Second chance shot. It's blocked by Gobert.
So good at finding these rejections. Gobert has all the physical tools and razor-sharp reflexes as a defender.
And Minnesota making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, what a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
Pass to Reeves. Vincent, right side. On the wing, Hachimura. James, outside. Shoots over Randle. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
But Chafino's checked in for Vincent. Hachimura from long range. McDaniels with some nice D. Minnesota leading by 19. The drive by DiVincenzo. Gobert finds DiVincenzo. Launches it. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Edwards, a pass to DiVincenzo. That one no good.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Here's Hood Schifino. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to McDaniels. Randle outside. Now here's DiVincenzo. Minnesota again missing. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. James can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Reeves. It's a one-on-one situation. And finished off by Davis.
And I'll tell you what, I just love how Davis runs the floor. Just incredible. I mean, how do you stop him in these situations?
Inside. Back to James. Pass to Reeves. Releases. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And the shot goes in.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Outside Reeves. James, outside. Pass to Hachimura. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Minnesota leading by 17.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Rudy Gobert.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Lakers also making a change. Russell's checked in for Hood Schifino.
Excellent decision from James. He's all for whipping passes to uncover teammates.
Randall. Rebound, the Lakers. There's 49 seconds left to play in the 4th. James finds Russell. Misses the 3. And here are the Timberwolves. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Deflects the pass. Gobert, no good. James, outside. The 3 from Russell. Randall pulls down the board. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Outside Edwards. And he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Rui Hachimura. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for McDaniels. And stolen by Edwards. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. We saw 2 different... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie...
stats, Clark, have certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
Now look at Memphis's starting group, filling in the perimeter slots. It's Smart and Bain. Brandon Clark is out there with Jaren Jackson, and it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Here's Clark. Michael Conley making his last shot. Here's Bain. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And it goes down 2 points.
A crafty scorer. Conley makes the most of his opportunities down low.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Michael Conley making his last shot. Here's Morant. Julius Randle with the rebound. Morant with the steal. Yep, that one goes. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Anthony Edwards is a classic 2-guard. Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Here's Morant. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. It's good. That's now 8 points for John Morant.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Pass to Randle. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4 or 5.
Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And it's Morant missing. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. McDaniels finds Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
There's Morant following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Morant's got 10 points in the game. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Special K, we know the trade for Rudy Gobert took some time to click, but now it's looking like a great move.
Well, you know, figuring out how to play 2 bigs in this day and age with the way the game is played, pretty tricky, a slippery slope. And they stayed with it, to their credit, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And once they got it sorted out, Gobert was a force with his defense and his scoring out of the pick and roll. And I think one of the things undervalued in Gobert's improvement is the addition of Mike Conley. They've got a tremendous relationship, and I think Mike Conley's presence has been a real asset for Gobert as well.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Gobert with the block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
Morant kicks to Bane. 5 to shoot. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now, here's Morant for 3. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Cuts off the pass. From deep three-point territory. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in a tie. From Target Center, back in a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. And it's Clark in at the 5. Roaming the paint. And for Memphis, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Up top, Morant. He's defended by Randall. And it's Morant missing. Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against the Trailblazers in Portland. What a sweet jam by Edwards.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Jackson finds Morant. Doesn't go for him. Randall with some nice D. And finished off by McDaniel.
McDaniel's going upstairs with an athletic move.
Edwards against Morant. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Clark, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
And so Clark nails both of them. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Edwards slashing inside. And the shot goes in. Edwards got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves. Bane against McDaniel. Bane kicks to Smart. It's stolen by Edwards. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Count it. And now a 6-point Timberwolves lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Randall with some nice D.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And, Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for McDaniels. Pippen the pass to Bane. Smart with the ball. On the wing, Bane. The wing jumper off target.
Or the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Reed gets the bucket.
I tell you, I love the effort from the defense there, but inside, Reed just had the strength to overpower him.
Bane drives in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Reed kicks to Randall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Good on the triple. Alexander-Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. A 12-point game. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Timberwolves have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Jackson against DiVincenzo. Pippen down low. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around.
And there's the drive.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 8. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to halftime, everybody.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game. Taking a peek now. Thanks for spending half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Nas Reed out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And the wide open shot from Reed. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 6. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the drive and kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Ingles can't get it to go.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Jackson looking it over. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Edwards inside. Guarded by Morant. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Hands it from downtown. Randall's got 9.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Morant against DiVincenzo. And it's Morant missing. And here's Edwards from the arc. They get it again. Back to Ingles. 3-pointer. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's good from long range. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 12 now for Minnesota.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Yeah, they certainly have been. You'd like to knock down that first one, but if you don't, then the second shot is the next best thing.
And the guy knows how to score. Bane manipulating the D there to his advantage.
Grizzlies have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Minnesota making some changes. Garza's checked in, and it's McDaniels in for Randall. Memphis also making some changes. Laravia's checked in, and Santi Aldama is subbed in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Luke Kennard comes in for Bane. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Morant outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the layup is up and in. He's got 17.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
What a move by McDaniel, showing the defense how nimble he is when he wants to be.
Now, here's Kennard. Defense is right there. Bucket is good. Kennard's got his first points of the night.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Let's see some numbers here on Kennard. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 11 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Wells, he's checked in for John Morant. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota had, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Einad's checked in. DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Here's Alexander Walker. Rebounded by Smart. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Out to Morant. Puts up a 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Here's McDaniels. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Things are on point for McDaniels offensively, and his team doing a good job supporting his work.
Here's Morant. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Grizzlies trail by 13. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
Nice shot by Smart.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Taking it to the rack with power, hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Tips it, DiVincenzo. No good on the shot. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Payne finds Smart. Now Morant. From outside the arc. And so it's Minnesota looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Luke Kennard. Jackson is out there with Williams. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in at the point. To the inside. And finished off by Morant.
And the agility, the hops. Morant just explodes off the floor.
A three ball. A three-pointer is right on target.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. And it's Edwards in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Pippen's checked in with the drive. And finished off by McDaniel.
Quick and mobile. McDaniels can explode to the 10.
Conley dishes to Randle. Shoots over Pippen. Here's McDaniels. Taken away by Williams. And now, here's Pippen with the fast break chance. There's Jackson with the three. Buries it from three-point range. Jackson's got himself on the board with three there.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Just another way Randle can beat you. Good hands for the catch and finish at the rim.
Fades. Jackson misses.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. Held his ground nicely on that one.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Back to McDaniel. Goes back up. And finished off by McDaniel.
A guy who wants to make a big impact. McDaniel is just going off.
Three, Pippen connects from three-point range.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
From deep three-point land. Kept alive, Minnesota.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Kennard for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And here's Conley outside. Nailed from three-point land. And the Timberwolves lead by 21. On the wing, Williams. McDaniels defending. Williams passes to Pippen. Back to Williams. That one doesn't go. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout.
a dominating performance for the Timberwolves.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And guys, when you're going head-to-head against someone 4 times over the course of a season, it's a great feeling to snatch that first one. Good in-game adjustments tonight against the Grizzlies.
Pippen, the pass to Aldama. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Pass to Kennard. It's stolen by Gobert. Randall down low. Aldama's there. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Lets the 3 fly. No good that time. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. All right, DA, thanks again. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season.